How do we strengthen family bonds in the digital age? Make your relations real. Right? You should try, if you're in the same city as your parents, you should be visiting them. If you don't live with them, should be in touch with them daily, but you should strive to visit them at least once a week, ideally more than that. I mean, it depends on many factors, how close you live in the city, etc. It is very praiseworthy for family members to live close to one another. So that way they can be an extended family network and support. I was just teaching a fiqh text, and they say that, you know, it is not considered reasonable accommodation for a woman would be in a place where there are neighbors that are of a similar background. Why? Because being alone for a human being is akin to torment. So this fitna of aloneness, right? Everybody's alone, is very devastating. Rather, spend real time, reduce the amount of time you spend online, and spend time with your parents, spend time with family. Siblings should be in contact with one another, in real contact as much as possible, right? Strive also for siblings. If you live in the same city, if you don't live close to one another, strive to meet at least once a week, right? At least once a week. Give up a little bit on the the types of idle entertainment and so on. Spend real time. You don't have to spend a long time together. Even if it is you guys work in the same area, grab lunch together, grab a meal together, go over for a cup of coffee or tea or hibiscus or whatever. But you know, have those bonds. Also maintain contact with your friends, but real contact. Don't just exchange text messages. Those are good. And use these digital means of communication to build real bonds. So you're thinking of going on vacation somewhere, choose places where you have family, where you have friends, or schedule around it. That, okay, you're going to go skiing in Canada, but you have some family members. Stop for a day in Toronto, where we don't have fancy skiing places, before you go off to to your skiing trip or whatever. Right? So, and you get tremendous reward for that. To use these means to maintain contact, but then establish real human contact with parents, with family, with friends, with neighbors too. We tend to be very remiss when it comes to our neighbors. And the Prophet ﷺ said, whoever believes in Allah in the last day, let them honor their neighbor. He said, Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, Jibreel continued to remind me of the neighbor until I thought the neighbor would inherit from me.
لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله